Hi, welcome to IZON Golf. We want to show you a little bit today around what the technology is that we built here at IZON Golf for golf course fleet management. There's 3 more videos you can watch that really speak to you as the golf course operator, the golfer experience in the cart, and then what we do for content, sponsorship, and advertising. And you can watch those in a minute. But right now, I just want to thank you for taking the time to even consider IZON Golf. For the last 20 plus years, we've had a lot of different companies try to bring GPS to the golf space. Today, there's really only 3 real options out there, and those are the guys that make you the actual golf cart fleets. They do an amazing job. Gas carts, electric carts, lithium, that's their best specialty, batteries and carts. But they're not software guys. We're a software company that has a technology-based background that's really deploying a new way to look at operation, agronomics, and golf experience. So we built an Android platform that allows you from your phone, a tablet, a laptop, a desktop, in your pro shop, any way that you choose to now run and operationally manage your golf course. We're not a point of sale system. We are not a T-sheet. There are hundreds of guys that give that to you today. We don't want to compete there. We're focused 100% on what can you see operationally from fleet management, flood control, geofencing, pin placement, tournaments, side games, all those things that every golf course has always wanted, we now bundled into one opportunity just for you. Our focus has been how do you break the myth and the lies that were taking place for so many years. People come in and knock on your door and say, hey, I have GPS for your fleet and I can give you an amazing opportunity. You can now charge more. It's a lie. You can't charge anymore. The rack rate you got last year is what you're just trying to get this year. Number 2, pace of play is going to be massively decreased. You're going to see a huge drop just because you have GPS. It's a lie. You're going to see a way to operationally look at pace of play, but let's just be honest, it's not going to eradicate it. And number 3, we'll give you all this advertising, your staff can go sell it, and you're going to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. Another big lie. 3 lies that were going around all the time. We blew those up. We said, let's build something that is truly different for this industry, makes a change operationally, and most importantly, your guest has an amazing time, while all the while being the most affordable. I encourage you to watch the next 3 videos. Go to izongolf.com to learn more, and let us bring GPS to your golf course. Thank you. Welcome to the second video of our IZON Golf series of videos here. This is really for you, the golf course operator. Wanted to give you a chance to see behind the scenes. What do we create that gives you the operational and agronomic expertise to run your golf shop, as well as talk to your maintenance facility. So we're going to have you just kind of get a quick look today of, here's who's logged in. Chuck Johnson, the director of golf. It could be your general manager, could be your head professional, could be your maintenance staff. But we're going to give you a quick dashboard to say, here's today's pace of play. Here's the daylight remaining, how many rangers are on the golf course, a snapshot of the entire golf course itself. For you guys in South Florida, and you've got to be concerned about weather, we give you a full weather forecast. And then on the left, easy clicks to go right to geofencing, pin placement, maintenance, beverage cart, just so you have one live look. This next page really gives you a chance to see inside the pro shop. In the pro shop, this is a screen that's up on most everyone's screen at any time. Built on an Android platform, we allow you to look at this from your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your desktop, your screen in your shop, in any format you want. You can touch it, or you can simply use your mouse. Those in blue are on pace. Those in yellow are falling behind, and those in red are fully behind. Our stars are our player assistants or rangers, and our beverage carts are here. So you get a quick glance, and you can actually search by any of those that you'd like. The main page that everyone lives in today is this page here, your fleet management page. It shows you, here's all the carts that are on the golf course, rangers and bev carts. What do I have staged yet still in the barn? Cart number 1 is red, he's falling behind. I can type a message. Hey guys, you are 24 minutes behind, can we speed it up? Pops up right on their screen, you can direct message. 1 cart, a group of carts, all carts. And you can search by them. Next, we know that we can get really granular detail because we are a GPS beacon in every cart. We can let you know that Chris and Kevin are in cart 37. They're on the 12th hole, they're 20 minutes behind. Click send ranger, you can actively send the ranger out. Or hit driving history. When they say, oh, we're not behind, well, actually, guys, you are. And I know that you stopped off at Harold's house, you grabbed a case of beer, you had a chat, and now you're back on the golf course. So while it's kind of comical, it gives you real-time history that we store in the cloud for 90 days, so you have that access. And again, direct messaging one-on-one. For the superintendent, Tom Smith, he can log in, realizes that 4 sprinkler heads on the 8th hole are all leaking. He wants to know when to drive there. He literally draws a circle with his finger on a touchpad or takes his mouse and connects the dots. He then sets it and says, I want it for 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. For golfers, alert the pro shop, set a warning, a long message, a long sound, as well as the message that he wants to say. You've entered a water damaged area, please exit immediately. Hit save, instantly 80 carts across your entire golf course know not to drive in those 4 areas. You may say, hey, the entire hole should be cordoned off. No problem. Hit geofence, the entire 8th hole is now no longer available for golf carts to drive on. We've made that simple for you to do. And when it comes to pin placement, you can do a center of green across all your pins. You can do off your pin sheet or the exact location where the first GPS coming to allow your cup cutter in the morning, cut a cup, hit his phone, go to the 2nd hole, 3rd hole, and now you're going to the exact yardage. But if you like to go off your pin sheet, we've got an answer for you as well. Your superintendent can log in. It's Tuesday, pin position number 2, and here are each of the holes, every single one of them. If we find on hole 10 we have a heat pattern or a wear pattern and he wants to adjust it, taps on 10, moves it to 6, he's now set. Just a few of the pieces that you can see that allow you to better operationally run your golf course. We're not a point of sale, we're not a tee sheet. We help you run better efficiency on your golf. Please give the person that showed you this today, let them know how we can give you a better demo. Thank you for your time. Welcome to Series 3 of our IZON Golf video series. Today we want to kind of show you an example of what we've actually built on the tablet. So we're going to run through a bunch of slides, show you behind the scenes of all the really cool features that we've created for the golfer experience in the cart, and what does that look like for your golfer and your guest. So this is a 10-inch tablet. We really believe that the most important thing is we're a vertical screen. Why? That's how you play a golf hole. You play it from the tee to the green. All these other devices on the market today are horizontal. I've never played a golf hole horizontally. It doesn't happen. So first and foremost, that's critical. Number 2, we render out your entire golf course exactly to how it's laid out today. We work with you in your topographic maps, you and your flyovers, you and your staff. We get it exactly right. So if you ever have a renovation, we simply go in and we can add bunkers, we can adjust a green, not a problem. So the golfer sees this as all golf first and foremost, live scoring, cart to cart, or what's being featured at the PGA Tour, hockey, baseball, NFL football scores. 6 direct links right here in the bottom, and this is where we actually play content. But here's what's most important. We tell every golfer at the staging area, all you have to do is look for the yellow number. The yellow number is the yards to the pin. If you can condition your golfers to look for that, you're going to dramatically increase how long it takes them to play. They're only looking for one number. They're not trying to shoot a yardage with shaky hand Luke and his rangefinder, looking at his watch, looking at his phone and having a text message from his wife, an email from his boss. For the guy that doesn't want to ever touch technology, he never touches his tablet. He knows that he's on the hole 6, it's the par 4, there's the time of day, easy peasy. But then we want to make it for the person that wants to know a lot more information. They can hit show more. Now I know the handicap. I know front, middle, and back to the pin. I know my pace of play, and I can hit show less. Of course, we created a shot planner. I can tap anywhere I want on this fairway and know from my position here, how far is it, and what do I have left to the hole. I can truly plan how I'm going to play out the shot. Try to think of everything for the golfer. Next, interactive scorecard. Not only does our scorecard keep you the entire in 9 holes and the out 9 holes for up to 1 player, 4 players, you tell us how many you'd like, but we also give them some really cool benefits. Here's how you use a system. Here's how you actually can shot track all the way through your round. How many strokes? How many putts did I have? Did I hit the fairway or not? Did I hit the green or not? Then hit submit. That's it. Behind the scenes, all of those stats are kept for your golfer. At the end of the round, they can actually have them sent right to their phone. Keeps it simple, makes it really smooth. Then they can look at any moment and see what are the stats today. Front 9, I had 18 putts. I'm going to challenge myself to get to 16. Create more fun, create more interaction, and know that your golfer is enjoying their time at your golf course. Our biggest breakthrough that we said, this has to be for the average everyday golfer all the way to the private club guy. We all gamble, we all have a blast. Why not create IZON side games? So side games are pretty fun. We let you say, I want to play Wolf, Nassau, or Skins. So let's take a look at Wolf. We show your golfer how to play it. And these are a few screens, but we really want to take a moment to have you see how easy this is. They simply set it up as Kevin and Prasad. They're going to now invite a player from this other cart. That's it. They add it, There's the first to play, lone wolf, blind wolf, go all in. Keeping the score ties it right to their scorecard, so at the end of the round, we know exactly who won what. Now, they may be playing for Monopoly money, they may be playing for whole cold hard cash. That's up to the player, but your outside service people, you in the shop, or the golfer themselves can set this up on their own. Same thing happens with tournaments. Why in the world not allow 8 guys that show up at your property to enter up and set up a tournament on their own right from the golf cart? Or you in the shop can do it for them. You want to charge them a premium? Great. You want to give it to them for free? That's up to you. But this all comes included as a feature-rich, absolutely over-the-top system that we provide for you today. They can go in, set it up, and simply say, how many holes are they going to play? How many rounds? What's the date? Best ball, Stableford, scramble, stroke play, percentage of handicap. There's a lot of screens here, but we actually give them all the pieces that they can set up, and then all of a sudden now have a tournament. That tournament's locked and loaded. You know every single individual person that's not only been invited, but we keep this information for you in the cloud. Because next year when they want to do that tournament again, everybody's looking for that Excel spreadsheet. We save it for you. Better yet, we know exactly everything about Paul. Here's when he registered. Is he playing? I can message him, make sure that he's coming, and he's part of the entire process. Lastly, the entire screen becomes your hole identifier. So tournament day comes, Kevin and Ted are looking for their cart, they see their names, they know that they're on the 6th hole, they're the A group, and welcome to the Chris Tivy Invitational Golf Club. It's that easy. So we really have taken an operational thought behind the experience for your golfer. Next, we created a companion app. We think it's extremely important for 2 very neat reasons that most have always not forgot about. We let them sign up, and this is only for you and your golf course. Once they have it, we're going to let them know that they can either sync their phone to a cart or they can tell you that they're a walker. You now have a way to track all of your walkers as well as the guys that are riding in the cart. You've never had that before. For pace of play, where are they on your golf course? What are they doing? Next, they don't have to be ostracized because Bob, Bill, and Larry want to ride, but John says, I'd rather walk. Well, he can still keep his score, join a game, be a side game, or be in tournaments. And last but not least, there's nothing worse than having to have cart path only. Well, it's cart path only day. The GPS is great in the cart, but now I got to walk across the fairway, take 3 clubs with me, and I don't know the yardage. I pull out my phone out of my pocket. I have the exact same look and feel. What's the yardage to the pin? What's my shot planner? And then I can keep score all the way through. Thank you. Please give the person that showed you this. We can give you a better demo live and in person. Welcome to Series 4 in our IZON Golf video series. This is today, we really want to talk about our advertising. So IZON, we built out our own ad server. And for those of you not familiar with an ad server is what allows us to decide what ad or content or sponsorship gets played amongst all 18 holes of every round all over your golf course. So we did this in a reasonable way that made sense for those that are on the outside to say, hey, here's exactly where this device sits in front of the eyeballs of an advertiser. And more importantly, here's where all the screens are across the country. Here's programs and pricing and a calendar and events. Well, what's really interesting is we let them see the golf course, how many rounds are played, how many screens are at that golf course, information about the golf course as a whole, and then how many views will be done. Instantly they can hit place ad, they can buy an ad across that golf course. In a minute I'll tell you more about how this actually works for you and how it will dramatically give the opportunity to name your own price on GPS or literally play 0. Ad server here at IZON Golf. But more importantly for you is this. How much am I paying for GPS? Well, you've always been told in the past it's very easy to give advertising away to golf courses and they can go sell it. You're not going to sell advertising. You never have and you never will. You need to focus on corporate outings and weddings and other things that are operationally important to you. So we came up with a different solution. At IZON, we have a way that we give you 3 ad spots that can run every single hole of every single round that's played. But here's what's very different than the guys in the past. We allow you to refer those folks that are course specific or local in your backyard. What's logical? The guy that owns a Ford dealership, the distributor that brings you Coke or Pepsi that you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars with, the beer or the wine distributor that you work with, or Cisco, or the guys that bring you food. We take that, real estate agents, mortgage, bank, whatever that may be, your referrals, and our team actually here at IZON Golf will sell those ads for you. Let me repeat. We sell that for you. We then give you, please sit down for a minute, 100% of the revenue. So those cost $6,000 per year per advertisement for every round that's played on every hole, times 3 is $18,000. So if you want to just pay for your GPS, no problem. If you want to name your price and say, you know what, I'd like to do with 1, cut it in half. Or you know what, I'd like to get to 0. We can walk you through and show you exactly how that's done. But we're not required, or you're not required to participate. We just want to give you that option. Because right now we know the biggest reason you don't have GPS at your golf course is you can't afford it. It's just too expensive. Give it the person that showed you this today. Let's give you a demo and walk you through it.